Welcome, I'm Phil, and I'm going to be walking you through a classic. If you're a movie fan, if you're a dinosaur fan, get ready for the Jurassic Park theme song. This is a rookie level arrangement that covers all the main sections. This is the main theme. You're going to recognize it. Let me play it for us now. This is the full part that you're going to be learning by the end of this session. All right, we're going to have fun on this one, guys, I promise. Let's get started right now, shall we? Let's get our right hands up, and I'm going to start teaching you the melody from the first theme. Right away, we're jumping into that familiar theme, the toggle between those two notes, C, B, and C. Here, we're in this arrangement in the key of C, and so it's fitting that we're starting with a C in our melody. We're not starting with our first finger, though. Let's talk about our hand position and where we put our hand to play this melody. Okay, our first finger is thumb. Second finger is pointer. Third finger is middle. Fourth finger is ring finger. And fifth finger is pinky. Our second finger starts on C, so our first finger is on B. The rest of our fingers fall naturally and comfortably. Third finger on D, 4 on E, and 5 on F. There's the position we're going to start in, although I do have to warn you, we are going to change it a bit as we go. But don't worry, I got you. Now we're going to start with 2 and tie it over and then play 2, 1, 2. All right, I'm already telling you the melody pattern here by using the finger numbers. So let's keep going, right? Another 2, 1, 2. This time 3, 3, 5, 5. Do you hear the patterns there and the rhythm? All right, let's keep moving. 4, 2, 3. Now here, we're going to need to reach our thumb down out of this position, but only very briefly, temporarily. In fact, I don't even want you to move your whole hand. I just want you to move your thumb. Not on B anymore, but 2 notes down on G. All right, so we just did 4, 2, 3. Reach down to G. Rest, right away, back to fourth finger. Again, 4, 2, 3. Rest, that's what that symbol is there. I mean, don't play anything, right? And then 2, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3. Rest, and then again, back to this 2, 1 toggle. That's the right hand for this first section. If that felt like a lot of numbers, you may have to go over that a few times before you can internalize it. That's all right, that's natural. Once you're feeling good with it, though, we got to talk a little bit about timing and rhythms, right? Well, let's look at the notation again. Now, we've got a few different kinds of note values here. We start with a whole note. That holds for the whole measure. We're also tying that to a half note, so it gets an additional few counts. Quarter notes, which are the ones we see here, move quicker. But here we have another whole note, so we hold it longer. You see how that works? Quarter note, dotted, half, quarter, whole, tied to half. Quarter, quarter, whole, reaching down for a quarter note. So, as you can see, each note kind of has a different length of time that we hold it. Make sure you're minding that. Don't forget the ties as well. Those hold for even longer. All right, let's go ahead and try this now. I'm going to cue up the band, or the orchestra, I should say, my movie score, and I'm going to try this in time. I'm going to go full tempo here. But of course, when it's your turn to practice, I'll encourage you to start at the slow speed. 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. 3, 3. 5, 5. Hold it. 4, 2, 3, reach down to G. 4, 2, 3. Rest. 2, 5. 4, 4. 3, 3. One more time with 2, 1. We're looking at the bass staff in notation now, which means we're going to learn the left hand for this first section. First, let's get our hand into position. Again, just like the right hand, we've got numbers. Thumbs are 1, all the way down to pinky is 5. We want to start with middle C with our first finger. We're going to tie it over to the next one, which means we're going to hold it for a while. Then 5, which is on F. All right, this is our position, by the way. After we tie it, we see another 1 on C tied over. Again, we play C and tie it over. Now we have a 4, which is on G, tied to a half note, and then rest, another 4 on G tied over. And now 5 on F, rest, and 4 on G. So guys, this isn't too tough. We're just using a combination of our first finger, our fourth finger, and our fifth finger. And by the way, when we play it like that, it kind of sounds like the Jurassic Park theme. That's kind of cool too. So C, G, and F. That's what we're working with here for the left hand on section 1. You ready to do this in time? Well, since we have whole notes and many of them are tied, let's go full tempo now. Here we go. 1, 5, back to 1, tie it, now play it again, and tie. Get ready for 4, rest, 4, now 5, and rest, and 4, hold till the end. Here we are, ready to get both hands up here to play section 1. Now, before we do, the main tip I have for you is to really double check, maybe even triple check, that you have each hand's part down really comfortably on its own before we try putting the hands together. Now that might sound obvious, but you'd be surprised. We don't want to rush into this here. Take your time, especially before putting the hands together. But having said that, guys, I'm going to demo it now at the slow tempo, and I'll call out some things that should make this easier. All right, here we go. Right hand's going to move here first. Both hands. Same thing here. Left hand 4. Right hand reach down. Rest. Again 4. Left hand 5 coming up together. All right, so make sure you look at those couple of spots, especially where the right hand thumb reaches down, and keep it at the slow tempo for as long as you need. Now, I'll show you how it goes at full speed. All right, so that's section 1. What I want to do now is look at section 2, which really isn't all that different from section 1. In fact, it's exactly the same, except for those last 2 notes that we just learned at the end of section 1. So what I want to do now is go ahead and just play through section 2 at the full tempo, and then I'll highlight what the ending 2 notes are doing differently. Check it out. All right. Notice it's the same as section 1 so far. Still the same. Now here, in the right hand, we're going to jump down in our position.